Houses have been built first for different reasons, by different people at different periods in time. In the beginning, the stone men lived in caves, and some even made thatched houses. If they were asked to define a house, it would be a place of protection from the scorching sun and a space of warmth during the winter. However, today, the house has become something of a class marker. Funny enough, the cavemen had what they call luxury: fire, paintings on their walls, and natural landscape view to those who were lucky enough to have it. The house is not anymore for shelter only. It's now also filled with luxury for those who can afford it. Comfort must be achieved at all costs, and so people who can fill their houses with state-of-the-art facilities. They usually include surveillance systems, personal pools, home gyms, luxurious sitting rooms, large bedrooms, kitchens, and we wouldn't leave out the aesthetic views that come with most of these houses. However beautiful a house is, there's a few other houses that beat its facilities with crazier ones. For instance, it is almost impossible for one to compare a house worth $1 million with a house worth over $1 billion. As expected, the differences would be very clear. In this video, we'd be taking a look at houses estimated at millions of dollars and those estimated at billions. Watch until the end of the video to see what the biggest and most expensive house on the planet looks like. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Xanadu 2.0, worth $127 million. A paradise in its own right, Xanadu 2.0 is owned by one of the richest men in America, Bill Gates. Estimated at about $127 million, this mansion stands out as one of the most respected mansions in the world. Sitting comfortably on a 600-acre yard, this mansion contains fundamentally luxurious gadgets, state-of-the-art technology, and beautiful designed scenery. It took Bill Gates 7 years and $63 million to build his Medina, Washington estate, named Xanadu 2.0, after the fictional home of Charles Foster Kane, the title character of Citizen Kane. This massive mansion stands at 66,000 feet and is loaded to capacity with high-definition technology. According to public records, this state-of-the-art mansion has 7 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms. This house is a true definition of a living house, as everything syncs with your human system. When guests visit the mansion, they're given a pin that would enable them to change the temperature and lighting of their room to suit their taste. The mansion is an earth-centered house, meaning that it is built into its surroundings. This helps to effectively regulate temperature. Plus, the house uses its natural surroundings to reduce that. Like, how cool can a house be? This house is so smart that you can change the artwork on the wall with just a touch of a button. The house has around it computer screens worth $80,000. With this, anyone can change the artwork on the wall as they please. The paintings and photographs are stored on devices worth $150,000. Coupled with all of these is a pool with an underwater sound system. The pool is situated in its own building, which is 3,900 square feet. Stonewall Farm, Westchester County, New York, $100 million. Another $1 million mansion is the Stone Farm, situated at Westchester County, New York. This architectural masterpiece is estimated at $100 million. The mansion sits comfortably on 740 acres of land. The mansion is owned by co-founder of the fashion line Calvin Klein, Barry Schwartz. The house has 3 huge barns, which contain 88 steeds. It also has a track and fenced paddock. The mansion is a 24,000 square foot building designed in the colonial style and has one of the most impressive libraries we've seen, with 2 stories filled with books and a spiral staircase. Though the house is built in the colonial style, it boasts state-of-the-art high-tech appliances, surveillance systems, smart walls, and a 60-foot pool garden. The Beverly House, Beverly Hills, California, worth $135 million. Another architectural masterpiece is the Beverly House. It's estimated at $135 million. The mansion sits well enough on 6 flat acres of land and includes a slew of smaller homes, which is completely reminiscent of Italian and Spanish house styles, and a house shaped in the form of the letter H. Though it is on the market for $135 million, the house can be rented for $600,000 a month. The house was designed by architect Gordon Kaufman and built by banking executive Milton Getz. It has undergone a series of upgrades leading to its recent grand style stature. This house has played host to the prime of society, one of which is publishing mogul and Citizen Kane inspiration William Randolph Hearst. He moved in and stayed until his death in 1951. The house has since been used by Hollywood in the production of movies, notable among these movies The Bodyguard and The Godfather. Fleur de Lis Mansion, Los Angeles, worth $102 million. This is another house of affluence, currently sold to a buyer who chose to be anonymous. The house is worth $102 million. Built by David and Suzanne Sperstein, the house is said to be modeled after the French castle Vaux-le-Vicomte when it was built in 2002. It has a 3,000 square foot wine cellar with a tasting room, 2-story library, commercial kitchen, cutlery room, and spacious ballroom. Like other expensive mansions, the property features a pool, spa, and tennis courts. It also has been used for movies like The Green Hornet, the ABC TV series Big Shots, and the 2008 Audi Super Bowl commercials. There's a similar factor regarding all of the houses that have been mentioned. These houses were not built just for shelter from the rain and the scorching sun. They were built as a class marker, a social status icon. It is also interesting to note that despite how expensive you think these houses might be, there's a mansion worth $1 billion whose beauty can only be described as heavenly. Mukesh Ambani's $1 billion Mumbai house. Currently the world's most expensive house, India's richest man just completed his house in Mumbai. This house is not just a building to take your breath away, but is inclusive of the best technology money can buy. The building, named Antila after a mythical island, sits majestically on a 4,532 square meter plot. Sources have it that before Mukesh built this edifice, he and his family occupied a 14-story building. Perhaps the building was a little cramped for his wife, his mother, himself, and 3 children, and this pushed him to build a house with bigger space. The house is a masterpiece in every sense of the word. With a total of 27 floors, made entirely of glass, the house stands at 570 feet tall. The house is a car garage that has the capacity to hold his personal car collection of 168 cars. Plus, the house has an in-house car service center. The house is expected to become a tourist center owing to its stance and also because of the cool stuff it has. The building has a 50-seated cinema with several swimming pools. The house also has several ballrooms with beautiful and amazingly expensive chandeliers. Most amazing is the fact that the house has 3 helipads. What exactly can beat that? The house has become an international monument, and well, this is an achievement enough for a billionaire. The building includes everything included in any of the $1 million houses described above, including many luxuries that cannot be included in the $1 million homes. Interestingly, the house has over 600 staff members, all waiting to attend to the needs of the owner and his family. The aesthetics and modernity of the house cannot be overemphasized. Mukesh built his $1 billion house to his taste, and so did Bill Gates. Though we cannot gainsay the fact that the appliances vary, seeing the amount spent on it, however, we can't deny the fact that both houses are masterpieces. And there you have it, $1 million houses versus $1 billion houses. Check out some of the other videos on your screen for more interesting content. Don't forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button because more exciting videos are on the way.